Alright guys, we got another diss track from Screwface John. Third day in a row on Knoxhill, the Heart Part 6 remix. So of course remixing Drake's song against Kendrick. Let's jump into it. I'm not going to waste your time with the big introduction. We got 8 minutes, so this is going to be a long video anyway. Did these guys not know that I have stuff to do? Damn. They will not stop. And Knox dropped another one too. So we'll get to that one, but let's do them in order. Alright, so here we go. Screwface Sean. Let's see what he's got. What happened?
Shout out to you, man.
Hey, man, shout out to you too. You keep doing your thing, and I can keep seeing the grind on you, bro.
Here's Easy Mill, who Knox was saying Screw was stalking, so I guess this is his way of saying I'm not a stalker. I actually know him. We are friends. Alright. So, okay.
Thank you, bro. I'm trying.
I can't wait for your next record as well.
Yes. Hey.
The one for you. Like, I gotta hear some wavy shit. Yo, the f***ing Slime EP.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
appreciate that. You know, so all stores got to throw that out there. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to you, man. That really, yeah, man. And Righteous or Ratchet. That's still going. I still listen to that shit every day. So yeah. God. But hey, I'm gonna get back to this edit because I'm gonna end up not getting it out. But hey.
So before we go forward, I mean, both of them have thrown shots at each other and played videos, edited stuff out, whatever, made it look like how they wanted to fit their own narrative. And then both of them have come back and showed the in-between parts and have showed the other side of that to say it's not true. So who's lying, who's telling the truth, I don't know. There's always, basically, there's not two sides to every story. There's three sides to every story. And I'm sorry I'm talking so long, but before I forget this, you know, I want to say this. There's three sides to every story. There's one person's side, there's the other person's side, and then there's the absolute truth of what really happened. So one person is not gonna see the truth. They're gonna see nothing but bad from the other person. That person's gonna see the same of the other person to where it gets distorted. So we're just gonna judge the tracks, how hard it is, how good the disses are. We don't know if they're true or not, so let's go.
Right. Appreciate you, my G. Thank you.
I appreciate you. All right.
No. So it looks like you ain't really had shit to say, huh?
Well,
let's get to Chopper's fable. First lie was about Cripple, that was all for the sea. Was I following him or was he following me? How am I taking notes of fucking following leads when his first fucking song is with me? 2 seconds of research, you could've got all of that G. Whoever gave you information must be rocking with me. Every drop is starting to make your credibility weak. How you drowning but I'm the one with the lead? Nigga please, and whoever fucking told you I like death to mumble rap is either really stupid or just setting up a trap. They asked me to show up in.
So that was a song. I know Crypt was on it. I think was Gone on it too, it seems like. And I know Knox was on it. Seems like there was a fourth person. I don't know. But yeah, okay, so we know about that. But anyway, I've heard Screw. I mean, this is all recently. The stuff I've watched recently of him in the last several months. He's always kind of said, I hate it when people say I don't like mumble rap. They call something mumble rap. He's like, that's a part of the culture. That's a part of hip-hop just as much as anything else. I've heard it. I mean, maybe that's not the exact wording, but he has defended mumble rap, at least recently. Now, I don't know what he was saying years ago. But
is it really stupid or just setting up a trap? They asked me to show up in the video I'll pass. Bitch, I already addressed this on that Luke on track. Swear to God, you ain't the one that asked me to be in your video, dog. Swear to God that I ain't stay in the car the whole damn time and just laugh at you hard. See, I told you motherfuckers just making the same song. You heard one Screw diss, then you basically heard them all. Know it's odd? I notice you ain't talk about them all. Whole intro about rebuttals, but where are they in the song?
He does though. He talks about him in the next Knox's next one. All right.
Oh my God, that Tom McDonald clip was so weak. Please show me why I said he was heat. You motherfucking true cap, but I was 2 rappers squashing the beef. And I had said a line in it where I said, if I was black, then so is the strap, brat the Tom like McDonald, right? And I didn't think
this wasn't about that though. I mean, that's not why he threw that up in the video. That's not why Knox put that in. He was saying it because you dissed Tom in the previous song, in the Euphoria remix, because you dissed Tom because you were saying that Knox said Tom McDonald's hard, so he dissed Tom. So then he was throwing this back to say, hey, well, you were acting cool with him here. Why didn't you say he was garbage then? Of course, this was years ago, but that was the point of Knox showing him talking to Tom.
It was going to be taken the way it was taken, but I got a wave of your people coming in like, oh, he dissed. Why would you do that? Ah! And they're going crazy. So I just wanted everybody to know that we cool. We good. Like, did you take any offense to that line? 5 years ago, he moved less offer than me. Made a song about being black that was important to me. Cause all the racism I got just got annoying to me. I was saying there was a problem, they ignored him, my G. But I know if he said the same thing, that ought to his peace. The thing that you did that was
that's what he said.
Most important about how anybody felt this song is
this.
You said that this problem exists. And believe it or not, that little of a statement literally 180 certain people where they didn't think it was a thing, but coming from you, it's like, oh, whoa, this really does happen. Like, and I watch people.
Yeah, go watch that interview. I mean, if you have the time, because it is an interesting interview, and that is true that he was saying all that exactly in the video. But I have heard him react to Tom before, and he has lost his shit over certain lines. Like I say, I don't know if he ever said that he was great or anything like that. I've never heard him say that, but he did give him credit here and there when he was reacting to Tom a while back. But he hasn't done a reaction in a while. Obviously his stance has changed on Tom. I don't know why.
Who argued with me previously come back and be like, okay, now I kind of understand what you're saying more, and that's why I appreciate it so. Since then, he's changed his campaign, and it ain't been the damn same. And I said to his damn face, I'm glad he checked his fan base. And from your point of view, that's why I literally said the messenger is important, because there's people in your fan base who needed to hear that. But it's okay, fuck this that proof. Got lasers on tools. The faux bus you donut. I'm not a glazer like you. You fucking fool. I still think your taste a little skewed. Once I saw you hype Ben Shapiro bars, you was through.
He needs to lay off that. Everybody was going crazy over Ben Shapiro just being on a song with Tom McDonald. Everybody was going crazy to that. It's not that he was saying, he didn't literally mean he's on Eminem's level, the little clip Scru showed. He was being sarcastic, for one, and he was just having fun with the Ben Shapiro lines. I mean, it was just funny. It was hilarious to see Ben Shapiro on a rap song. That's what it was. He's not literally saying that he was good or anything. Come on. He needs to let that go.
I think your taste a little skewed. Once I saw you hype Ben Shapiro bars, you was through. The way you be cutting up clips is really fucking up shit. You really tried to pop it. You took a swing and ain't touches. And these pre-recorded diss tracks ain't giving you credit, cause you ain't really rebuttal anything that I said. I said you joked about an innocent man being dead, and you brought up Easy Mill. What a fucking Eurostep. Matter of fact, this little fact is
they got James Harden doing the Eurostep, okay? That was good.
And you brought up Easy Mill. What a fucking Eurostep. Matter of fact, this little fact is gonna damage you now. That person talking about Easy's his ex-manager now. That whole story that he told you so embarrassing.
So he's saying basically that since that's his ex-manager, he'll say anything just to kind of... But he wasn't saying anything to discredit Easy. He was saying that to discredit Scru. So why, I don't know why that would have anything. If he was talking about Easy and Scru in a negative way, the manager that's, I guess, a former manager now, then that would have more, legitimacy to it, him saying that. But he wasn't dissing Easy, at least not the clip we saw. He was just talking about how obsessed Scru was and how uncomfortable they were with him showing up at the house all of a sudden. That's what Knox was talking about, him being a stalker. So I don't really know how that has anything to do with him being an ex-manager, of why that makes that not true. But he's going to get into that.
Talking about Easy's his ex-manager now. That whole story that he told you so embarrassing. Wow. Did you even stop to think or even said it out loud? So you believe I randomly got his location and shit? Got on a plane and flew to Vegas that quick? And did I kick his fucking door down with chops out and walk right in? Force his mother to cook the supper while they all frights in? And then forced him to do a song, force him to make a beat. If you really watching our bars and you know that that's make-believe. So I force him to do a fucking video to get plays. Then force him to bring me back and finish it the next day. Then I forced him to bump it loud so we can hear that shit. Then flew home and from Nebraska, forced him to clear that shit. If you actually believe that, then you weirder than shit. Sometimes I feel some don't be thinking, they just hearing a diss. Nobody knew I was coming, I just appeared in that bitch. Well, to anyone who does believe that, here it is. Truth is,
I mean,
no matter how you cut it, that's my homeboy. Lie does believe
I'll pause
that.
it. There you go, in case you want to read it all. I mean, I get, you know, that's hit them texting back and forth, calling each other. And we saw at the beginning, he's talking to Easy Mill. If he was a stalker, if Easy didn't know him, if he wasn't friends with him, if he wanted nothing to do with him, he wouldn't be texting him. He wouldn't be doing a chat with him, Skype, whatever it was. So, I mean, he's got a point. He is rebuttaling this stuff. All right, so he's not really going on the offensive here against Knox. He's not really saying a lot against him. This is more of a rebuttal track, I'm thinking. But it seems like to me at least. But, you know, it is what it is. So take that how you want it. But, yeah, he usually you got to have a lot of hard disses, which he did that the last time. He did. He came with fire. For sure, no doubt about it, on the Not Like Us beat, the remix to that, where he dissed Knox. That's his second diss to Knox. Alright, yeah, that was fire, no doubt about it. But he is showing receipts, and he is doing a good job of rebuttaling a lot of stuff to make it look like Knox is wrong or making up stuff. So he is doing a good job of that, but he's not going on the offense enough for me right now.
Here it is.
That's my opinion.
Is, no matter how you cut it, that's my homeboy. Lie all you want. We just talked 3 months ago, boy. And he was asking for my reactions before I known, boy. The truth is, I don't know if Easy even trusted homeboy. That nigga mad, I said that he was hurting Easy's growth, boy.
Okay, is that the manager he's talking about? All right, so maybe that's why he's dissing him. Okay. All right, so he brought that back around a little more. Who was right? Because he's
right, cause Easy aftermath and he alone, boy. If we ain't really cool and I'm just doing him wrong, then why we got another interview after our song? Another easy provable fact that you got wrong. About to catch 3 W's on this nigga like .com. With so many lies that finna leave.
That's insane. About to catch 3 W's. About to catch 3 W's on him like .com. www. And wins, of course, 3 wins, which no. I mean, I guess he feels like that, but that first round, come on. I don't know of anybody that has Scru winning that first round. The second one was very close. I can't argue if you had Scru winning. Okay? I can't argue with that. I gave it to Knox barely, but Scru came out strong with that second round diss. About to catch 3 W's on Doc. You know, I've never heard anything like that, and I'm very surprised that nobody's ever, like I say, I've never heard, or at least I don't remember if anybody's ever said anything similar to that line. But that seems like that would be, shuffled around all kinds of different ways for a bar. But, no, I don't remember ever hearing anything like that. Let me know in the comments if you have, because that was clever as hell, though.
On this nigga like .com. With so many lies that finna leave you after this one. Gotta be a hater to believe you after this one. Double down on that Stevie angle you fake. Like I back down, but we already saw me off of the fade.
He did.
If you just want to squabble, if you just
want to
run fade because you don't like what I said, it is what it is. I'll never turn that down either.
You quit soccer when you rolled your ankle cause you bitch made. I hope you roll your ankle 6 times when you on this stage. We know why you mad and we can see it all on his face.
Now he's going after him. Alright, so I take that back. It just took a while, but that's fine. He's going after him now.
Me on the ERP and almost did a spit take.
The feature who's on it, and yes, as
on the ERP his face. Saw me on the ERP and
Hold
on
on.
ankle cause you bitch made. I hope you roll your ankle 6 times when you on this stage. We know why you mad and we can see it all on his face. Saw me on the ERP and almost did a spit take.
The feature who's on it. And yes, as some of you know, as some of you have guessed, I am not a big fan of Screwface Jean. You might feel a different way. That's cool. But listen, at the end of the day, we're all here for ERB. I'm a huge fan of ERB. They made a decision for a reason.
So Screw he played the character of Mansa Musa when it was him versus Jeff Bezos. All right, so I guess Knox did a reaction to it, and he guess he said right here, this is what he said about Screw. So we don't know why. I still don't know how this started to begin with. Is it all because of this? Or is it all because of Knox making the reference to Ahmaud Arbery, using him in a line for a bar? Surely that's not it, I wouldn't think. It could be, though. Let me know in the comments if you know the origination of this feud.
Reason to put him on this, so I feel like it's not right if I don't react to it. I have to let you know how I feel going into it, but you know, I'm an adult here. We can put our big boy pants on.
Seething in his reaction, I was laughing, I saw big rage. Remember when that kid paid to put me on his mixtape or album or whatever? I just got paid to rap. I heard there's a ghost in your chamber. There's the proton pack. So I'm rocking out like Hendrix. How many of your friends is helping you try to win this pussy? You'll need more hench.
So he's saying he's got ghostwriters. I don't think that. I don't think either one of these guys has ghostwriters. For one, I mean, they're too independent to be having ghostwriters. I don't know that necessarily excludes you from having ghostwriters, but I would think it's a little bit more difficult if you're independent. But that was crazy about the proton pack. Let's rewind that one. Let's hear it.
I just got paid.
So did Knox pay him for a feature at one time? Because Screw made a reference to that in the song before this one.
I heard there's a ghost in your chamber. There's the proton pack. So I'm rocking out like Hendrix. How many of your friends is helping you try to win this pussy? You'll need more henchmen. I'm actually amazed all the fake shit that you say. Back and forth to Niger 4 times since I've lived in the States. Oh man, another fucking mistake.
So going back to Nigeria. Okay, so he's been back 4 times since he moved here. So he's saying, you know, I do look out for my people. You know, I get back over there. All right, hey, I mean, it is what it is. I don't, you know, I can't speak on any of that. That's getting very personal when you bring all that kind of stuff in there. But anyway.
Oh man, another fucking mistake. How many times you kick a lie, then I just prove it was fake. So next time that the snake has got something to say, and you believe him after this, you must be off at that base. Oh, you thinking that you better as a rapper and reactor? With them choppy flows and them fake ass reactions? Oh, you don't believe me, he be planning his reactions? Well, let's hear his homeboy talk about his cap.
He'll give you like full dissections where he studied the material first.
So Cliff Beats getting dragged into it now. Shout out to Cliff. Go subscribe to him too. Yeah, I watch him a good bit as well. I watch a lot of reactors, guys. It's crazy. Yeah, this is what takes my time. A lot of times is just watching different YouTube reactors.
Where he studied the material first.
I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, so he's saying he studied the material first, talking about Knox, so that's why he's able to give us these crazy breakdowns, detailing every line what it means. But, I mean, does he come on and act like that's the first time that he's ever heard it? I mean, as long as he's not saying that or pretending that that's the case, there's nothing wrong with that, I don't think. But if he's coming on and saying that, hey, this is my first time ever hearing this, and then he goes into these detailed breakdowns that he's known for, that's a problem. He's lying. But if he's not claiming that, then I mean, I don't see the issue with that, really.
This is the first time in my entire history that I got a diss track on me where everything was a disprovable lie. This man really put in this song that I basically broke into someone's house, stole a beat, stole a feature, stole a music video, flew from Vegas back to Nebraska and stole a clearance, and I wasn't even there.
Damn, Screw's the biggest thief in the world if he did all that. And he's not even in jail, so he did pretty good if he got away with all that, I guess. Yo, these guys, I mean, I love it that they're feuding because it's great for the sport of hip-hop. It's great for the back and forth. It's very interesting, very entertaining, and both can rap their ass off, to be honest with you. But I love that they're going back and forth, but I also do kind of hate it because these are two of my favorite reactors, and I hate to see so much hatred between them, really. But hey, we're here for it. I mean, just as long as nothing ever happens in real life, nothing ever spills over to the streets, and I mean, nothing will. I mean, these guys both have families, so they're not trying to do anything stupid like that. But hey, I mean, they got a problem and they're solving it on music, keeping it on music. So there's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, I just, I enjoy both of their rapping and their reactions. So that's all I can say.
Hey, y'all believe that? Oh my God.
When I was involved in a beef and looking at some stuff in prep work, like, I came up with this, like, let's talk about having a leak in their camp because we knew that they were a paranoid person, right? And they've fallen out with a lot of people. So even if you...
So who was that he's talking about? That was on the reaction to 616 in L.A. I remember him saying that because I was watching that one. And he said that he thought of that at one time to drop the leak because, like, Kendrick was claiming that Drake has a leak and is OVO really working for me, so he started talking about his own experience with that. Now Scru's showing that, so he's saying, here's the proof right here. He admits that he'd lie to try to win, which, I mean, you would try to plant something in your opponent's mind that somebody on his team is really on your team, is really working against him just to create doubt, to get his guard down, I mean, it's a strategy in a war, in a battle. There's nothing wrong with that.
If you don't have a leak, it's a good bluff to play in poker, really.
Are you all right, guys? So yeah, maybe that wasn't too long. Hopefully not. I feel like I didn't quite pause it quite as much. Maybe you guys feel different because I get comments that I talk too much all the time. I mean, it is a reaction channel, so I don't. Like I say, I don't know what to say to that, but otherwise, I mean, I'm glad to have you watching. If you watch to the end, just put who you got up, who you got winning. Well, this is the first part of round 3, so we hadn't got to Knox yet. But anyway, yeah, just drop a comment saying I'm here. I'm here at the end. Whatever, end. You can write end. All right. Yeah, if you watch the whole thing, I really do appreciate all you guys. Thanks to God, as always, of course, and blessings on each and every one of you. You don't know how much I love and appreciate you guys. Without you, there's no channel. I'm not sitting here doing this. There'd be no reason to. So this is for you guys. Hopefully it continues to grow. Do whatever you can. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Of course, tell your friends, tell your family about the channel. Get them over here to watch, subscribe, whatever. Everything you do helps. Every comment, every like. Make sure that notifications bar is on too. I know that YouTube's funny with that. A lot of times I notice people that I'm subscribed to and I know I have the notifications on. It just disappears sometimes, or I'll see, by an accident that somebody's dropped and I got no notification. So if you want to be notified, just make sure it's on. I'm sure you've already done it, but like I say, YouTube is funny and strange about things like that. All right. So anyway, guys, thank you once again. Be safe out there. Love every one of you. I'm gone.